Okay, we are back at it. A little late start today, but that's okay. I got everything pretty much ready to go. I got the bike over here set up, ready to get put together. I am just set up outside. I poured myself a little bit of gasoline so I can clean the piston, make sure I got all the crud out of it, and we'll go from there. All right, I showed you the windowed piston. Oh, I already put the intake part on, so you can't really see that, but oh, we're holding it the wrong way. All right. So, see in there, I smoothed it all out now. Now it's nice and smooth. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in there, but if you look in there, I smoothed it out now. Now it's not like the jagged cuts. I just gotta do a little clean in here in the transfer ports. I missed a little bit. That's why I poured that gasoline. Gasoline and a toothbrush and a little wash bin, a little makeshift wash bin. All right, let me hang you guys up. Look how dirty that got. It was just a little bit of blue gas, greenish, and it's filthy dirty. Shows you how dirty this stuff is, huh? Even though I thought it was clean. Next here. What is next? Oh, and guess what? I found the bucking ball that I lost the other day. Believe it or not, I found it. I came outside, I kid you not, I looked down and I found it. Oh man, I am beyond excited, guys. Not gonna lie, I am excited. What did I just do with the Klondike bar? Did I seriously? Wow, I seriously just dropped it on the ground. Not even paying attention. I'm a freaking idiot. How sexy that looks with that big old window sitting there looking at you. Can't tell me that don't look sexy. I'm super excited if you couldn't tell already. I'm so excited if you couldn't tell already. I'm the most excited you could be right now. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Basically a bent paper clip. So that's okay with me. Oh, well, that's just the worst thing that could have possibly happened. Yeah, so that's the worst thing that could possibly happen to me. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody was actually watching what happened there. Oops. I'm just gonna pour fuel all out on me. That's cool. But yeah, totally dropped that in there. So I dropped that in the crankcase. And yeah. So I of course panicked. And I took a sledgehammer to the case and I got it out, but the case is completely cracked. So we're gonna have to end this. And now I gotta get a new bottom end. Nah, I'm just kidding. I flipped it upside down and tapped it a couple times and it came loose and it came out. So let's try not to do that again. But yet we're still gonna do it the same way. So yeah, there's always that. broken, but we're in. We need new circ clips. So that is what it is. I will order them eventually. I'm not stressing that. Somebody getting it. I like that. But remember, I've told you 100,000 times, don't do what I do or what I tell you. Basically, don't follow anything that I do. I am the worst at it because I will just break it and then rebuild it because that's just what I like to do. So I take a lot of shortcuts. But honestly, like if I was on a car, working on a car, I wouldn't take these shortcuts because a car is much more intense. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, these things are basically nothing. You know what I mean? Like they're just little rinky-dink freaking bikes, like little tiny motors. They don't really matter much. Like you're not hurting much here by doing it the way I do it. So that's why I do it. So it is what it is. All right, everyone has trouble, it seems, putting the cylinder on. I don't know why, honestly. It's not hard to do. You catch the one side and then you just push the other ring in. I'm on the thing. That's why. Come over here. There you go. Right there. Push it in and then push the rear in. Push it in on this side. I just use, I mean, you can use a screwdriver or whatever, but I pretty much just use my thumbnail. See, it's on. We're good to go. I'm ruining the gaskets as we speak. So I'm a freaking idiot. I'm not really ruining the gaskets, but let's take the clutch off so I can maneuver this a little simpler. There we go. I'm not using any any gasket sealer like that. I'm just not. Normally I would, but because this is a brand new build and all the gaskets are brand new and I didn't open it. I really only do that when the gaskets are pre-used. You know, when like in the spring or something, when I reopen this, or when I get the actual window piston in the mail and I decide to put that one in instead, like then I worry about that kind of stuff. But when they're brand new, I don't, because they shouldn't need it. They're brand new. Cross thread that so I can get this going. Yes, you heard me right. I cross threaded the top just so I can get a good grip on this nut, on the stud, and screw it down in there properly. It doesn't actually cross thread it, so don't worry. I'm not that big of a freaking idiot. Oh, no, more crisscrossy. I just know what I can get away with, guys, because I've built so many everythings. I just built so many everythings. I mean, I'm not a mechanic by trade. I said that before, but I've held a mechanic's position multiple times in my life, so I just know what I can get away with and what I can't get away with. You know, does that make sense to you? I hope it does. Like, I've got years and years. Like, there was a part back when the recession hit, I was flipping cars. I'd buy a car for anywhere from, I never spent more than $750 on a car because I thought that was just crazy. So I'd buy a car for anywhere from $1 to $750, and I would put a new motor, transmission, whatever it needed. I mean, I do body work. You know, I had to cut the front off car a couple times and re-weld it on. And like I said, I do all that crap, but I just don't have a welder now. But you know, I know how to do all of it. So I just know what I can get away with. So when I tell you guys don't do what I do, I'm being serious. Because I mean, you can follow the basics of what I do, but until you have the amount of years that I have in screwing and unscrewing a bolt or a nut, it's just better that you don't do what I do, because then you'll learn. When you got years like that, then you know, oh, I know I can get away with putting this much pressure on aluminum, whatever, or I could do this. It took me a long time to learn all that nonsense and a lot of broken everythings. But now I know, and now I do what I want. Remember, it's aluminum. Don't go too tight and you'll break it. You'll strip it right out. Plus, you can always go back and tighten it up more if it comes loose. Nice, nice, nice. All right, all right, all right, all right. What's next? If you guys are watching, anybody, leave a comment. Just say what's up, man. I would love to talk to you guys. Let me know what you're building. Let me know what you're building. That is probably the best thing I could ask. I would love to know what everybody's building, or what you have built. I'm a gearhead. Like, yeah, I'm a car guy, truck guy, bike guy. Not big into motorcycles, mainly because I know I'll kill myself. That's the main reason. 100%. Me being balls accurate, honest with you. That is why I do not ride a motorcycle, because I know how dumb I am. I mean, you heard about the accident I told you with just this, and this only does, well, I mean, it was doing almost 50 when I crashed, but, like, you know, it's quick, and I'm a child. What do you think I should put on, the exhaust or the, yeah, I thought so too. Let's put this on. It looks cool. All right, can you guys see that today? Because yesterday you couldn't. Man, look at that thing shining. Let me take it off again. I forgot to put my clamp on. Yeah, you could tell I'm in a very good mood. I can't wait to hear this thing go bop, 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 bop. Hey, LA, Mr. Ellie Hoover, sir, if you are still watching, one, put a comment out, say what's up. I would love to say hi, but I thought you had Makuni, OKO, PKW, whatever it is, PWK, on your bike. Why did I think that? Did you have it on one of your 80s or something? But I could have swore you had a carb like this on your YD. But I mean, I could be wrong, but I remember you tuning it or something, or trying to tune it and all that nonsense. Okay, the exhaust is left. Let's get that going. Where's the new exhaust gasket? Made a new one. Can you see it? It's not, I don't care about the outside shape, but the inside shape is what's important. And that is perfect. That's pretty good. I gotta put some zip ties on. Make sure everything is sealed pretty great. All right, make sure everything's good. Let's put this back here. I don't want that getting caught up here. This seems good. Everything's on, we're tight. All right. All right, guys. The exhaust is on. CDI's hooked up. Zip ties are holding hoses away. Everything seems to be good to go. So, let's go. Right? Blomp, blomp, blomp. Now, I don't have any tuning done to this. So, oh, and I never hooked up the cutoff switch, which I really want to do still, but I'm not doing that today. All right, I'm gonna put you in my pocket for the rest of the recording. Well, it's running. Pedaling at all. No pedaling right there. A little bit of throttle. See if I can kill it. Oh man, this thing got some torque, man. I couldn't even kill the engine. I don't got my kill switch hooked up anymore. Starts up easy though, boy. Sounds good too. Whew. All right, that's gonna probably be it for tonight, guys. Let me get up in here real quick. Looks like I'm not gonna be going to Walmart. I'm gonna have to look up tuning a little bit and see what's going on. I gotta read about this boost port, if I just gotta cap that off. I didn't try it without that. That might be what's giving me that crazy idle, but no matter what, I gotta cap that off. So I gotta get a little something and put it in there. But yeah, boy, she is throaty. It's just getting too dark too quick now for me to continue playing, to be honest. So there you go. Windowed piston, and boy, what a difference. I mean, it's not tuned, obviously, but that windowed piston is insane. Like the amount of torque I am getting at low RPMs, like it is literally pulling me. Like, it's impressive. It's almost a little scary, to be honest with you. So cold out, the rubber's so cold, like the back tire skids a lot. Like, this thing is nuts right now, and it is not even slightly tuned, but it is nuts. It is super crazy cool. I am stoked, I'm not gonna lie. I have a 36 tooth sprocket on there right now. I had a 32. I took it off when I changed the rim from the accident. I put the 36 on because I just didn't want to go that fast. Because, like, I mean, the 32 would still get me off the line, but it wasn't the same as when I had the 44 on there from the 50cc. And now I got the 36, and it's pulling me so hard. Now, before, with the old setup, tuned, I had it tuned with the old setup, it would pull hard, but it wouldn't pull me off the line like that. But idle was probably about 10 miles an hour. If I just let it at idle, it would still kind of stall out. This one, I let the clutch out, it slips the clutch, and it just pulls me. Like, there is so much more power in this thing now. It is crazy. I would not doubt that this system here gave me at least another horse or two. Like, untuned, right as it is, I'm going to say at least a horse or two, because the difference of the torque it has right now at the low end is insane. This thing is like a freaking race engine right now. Man, it sounds good too, doesn't it? It sounds good. All right, let me clean up, and I'll meet you inside. All right, I'm inside. I'm gonna have to finish it up tomorrow. There is an immense amount of tuning that has to be done to that. I need to cap off the boost port on the intake, run the vent separate, see if that changes it up at all. I need to tune it. I'm gonna look up some videos and see what's going on with the tuning. I noticed my 24 millimeter OKO has a low speed adjustment, the idle adjustment, and a high speed adjustment. I think this one only has a high speed. I'm not 100% sure on this, but there's a good chance I'm just gonna switch over and put the 24 on, see how it goes. I have new jets for the 21 and the 24. They both came with jets. I don't know what jet's in it at the moment, but they both came with jets. So I am going to consider, I'm going to look up the tuning on the 21, and then I'm going to look at the 24 again. I might put the 24 on if I can get the jets the same, because I think there's a higher level of tunability with the 24. But we'll see, because honestly, the 21, I am probably going to put on the 80 for my wife. I still have to finish that project. It's getting kind of late. I got a lot coming up to do, so I don't know, we'll see, I guess. But as of now, you heard it, it started up, ran great. Psych, it ran horribly, but there it is, you have it. It has a lot more power, completely untuned. I have some things to go over with it, and we'll go from there. And maybe we'll try the 24 out also, because that's really the one that I want it for this. So we'll see what happens and go from there. Stay tuned. Please like the video if you do like it. Even if you don't like it, put a like, because it just helps me. If you could put a comment, say hi. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think I should be doing differently in the video. Not as far as the mechanics, I mean as far as the videoing and the quality and how much it sucks. So let me know what you think I need to do to make it more user-friendly for you guys. Does that make sense? I hope I'm getting my point across. So either way, like it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I mean, I only got this and the 80cc. It's cold out. I got a couple other projects. I got a guy I got to build a bike for in the Trenton area. So we'll see. All right. Thanks. Have a great night, guys. Peace.